the importance of a good system. It's foundational to a good life is a strong system, because we're never, ever going to rise to the occasion. We're always going to fall back to the strength of our system. That's just a reality. When the you-know-what hits the fan, what's going to be left is our daily habits. What's going to be left is our deliberate, trained, honed self-talk. Because we've all been there. We've all been lost in the sauce when we start losing our start losing our way, start losing our mojo, and things get difficult, man. Things get difficult. Like walking through quicksand. Anybody feel that before? Where that life is just so miserable, and the reality of things are so heavy that it feels like you're walking through quicksand. I know I've been there, and a lot of us watching this have been there. It is no fun. And when I think back to those times, man, I didn't have a good system. That's just the truth. I probably wouldn't have even been in those situations if I would have had a good system. Matter of fact, I know I wouldn't have been in those situations. And that's the other piece, is without a good system, we're going to be revolving door self-sabotage. Because what happens with that good system is self-worth. Self-worth is a byproduct of that good system. Now what, and I'm speaking of good system, you might be like, what is a good system? And I'm talking about a very structured, disciplined, daily, non-negotiable program. That's what we're talking about. A system. It's a process. It's not a, this happens some days and this happens. It's a life sentence, man. It's an everyday thing. My life did not get better until I built a good system. And that's what I do for guys on my program, is I show them. I don't tell them what to do. I do. I have some bullet points and guidelines, and I show them where to look. Right? I don't want to force a round peg into a square hole. Man, everyone's slightly different. They need to adjust things. It doesn't need, like, I say it's like this and it has to be like this, man. But I can tell you, there's some basic principles at play here that are across the board good for everybody. Early wake ups. I'm not talking early. I'm talking early. That time of the gods, that 3 in the morning, that 4 in the morning even. 4's late, man. I get up at 2. People wondering what my system is. I get up at 2 in the fucking morning. Anybody that's ever lived with me can tell you that. That is no bullshit, man. Like, what time do you go to bed? Well, don't worry about what time I go to bed, man. I'll go to bed at 10, get up at 2, no problem. Why is that? It's because I'm dialed in, man. I'm aligned. You start tapping into a much better power when you're aligned. I don't know why it is. Who the fuck knows? Some 1,000-pound head somewhere can tell you why. I don't know. I just know what works for me. It wasn't always like that for me. Man, sometimes I would drag ass getting out of bed. It's because I wasn't living right. Not even talking about being hungover or some bullshit, man. I just was not happy with myself. I didn't have the self-worth. If you don't feel excited to get out of bed, you're doing something wrong. Let's fucking change it. You're doing something wrong. Life can be fucking amazing if we keep it simple. We complicate the fuck out of it. We complicate the fuck out of it just because we don't want to do the work. It's hard. It starts hard. It doesn't end hard. It ends paradise, man. If you just accept that you have to institute a little bit of discomfort or a lot of discomfort on yourself daily for that paradise living, that beautiful life, living that divine, walking that path to that divine design, man, do it. Do it, man. It's so worth it. Some people just don't know what to do. That's why, reach out to me, man. If you're watching this and you feel like you can be better, you can and you should. And everybody deserves to be better who wants it and is willing to put in the work. I just got off a call with a client. The guy's an engineer, right? The guy's an aerospace engineer, very, very intelligent. And he hits me up. He's like, man, the truth is, I'm just drinking too much, man. And I'm I'm just at the house, man. I'm like, I feel like I'm just losing, right? Just sloth. I need something. I said, hey, man, let's do this. He got tight on his macros. He started following the program. I just got off a second call with him. 30 days. The guy's down 15 pounds, shredded. He's crushing jiu-jitsu now. Looking great, feeling great, talking about a different person. Energy blasting off the phone screen as we're FaceTiming. Fuck, it makes me feel so good to see people plug in. To plug the fuck in to that aligned power that comes from living correctly. If you're watching this and any of this is triggering from you, man, you are the perfect client, man. Get at me. I don't care if you hate me. I'll fucking help you. We show you some simple things to do. We strip down to basics. We talk about your daily habits. We do deliberate visualization. Section off some time for deliberate visualization. So much of our life we spend worried about what might happen. And that's what we should do. We're human beings. We predict problems. We're problem solvers. Where's the water? Or do we have enough food? That's how we're wired. So take some time. I do it in the morning. You know, I wake up and drink some black coffee, kind of chill out. Go into I do Mike Tyson push-ups. Go into Mike Tyson push-ups. That's just to raise the vibration. Raise the vibration up. Then I go into some hydration and some deliberate visualization. 15 minutes, and I'm thinking about only what I want to have happen in my life. My 10.0 self. How does he move? How does that 10.0 Taylor fucking talk? How is he? What's his character like? What's that beautiful life with the beautiful wife and the beautiful house and kids? What's that look like? How do I feel walking into that, seeing that? Detailed. Man, I know what the doorknobs look like on my fucking visualized home in the future. This is your time for that. Then you're going into your day. Think about what you've done. Think about the high vibrational activities you just partook in to start your day. Nobody's even up yet. Nobody's even fucking up. It's not even 4 o'clock in the morning. And then you do that again and again and again and again and again and again. For years, you habitually construct that. It will become reality. I have news for you. I've done it trying to get into the SEAL teams. I did it getting into the Foreign Legion. I've done it to build myself in the man you see today, being able to talk like this, have the belief to be able to talk to you like this. If I didn't believe the shit I was saying, it would come across so inauthentic. You'd turn this shit off right away. The reason why it resonates is because you know I fucking live this shit. And I believe it. Because it fucking works. That's the truth. It fucking works, man. And that's the importance of a good system. Nothing changed. Couldn't tell you the last time I had a bad fucking day. And that's not me bragging. That's just the absolute facts. I couldn't tell you. Some bad shit's happened. But because my system is so solid, I can manage it emotionally better. I used to not be able to, man. I was emotionally dangerous. I was violent with people in my life, man. That's the truth. I'm not proud of it. I've been emotional outbursts. I had no control, man. No control for a lot of years. Then once I started instituting discipline myself and holding myself to a higher standard to be a better fucking man, I just feel so much better to be in control. I feel so much better about myself. Anything I tell myself I'm going to do, I do. That builds self-worth. You're not going to get the self-worth without the work. It's not going to happen. You're not going to think your way into self-worth, having high self-worth. And you're not going to visualize your way into having high self-worth. That's a piece that visualization does not work on. It's all part of it. And that good system, you just root it down deep. That's what you do. Monday through Monday, 8 days a week. That's you. I like my shit to be repeatable too. You see nowadays here, red dot, cold plunge, fucking all these fancy things. Man, it's not repeatable. You can't, I like my shit I can do in a hotel room. I can do anywhere. All I need is a floor and some fucking black coffee. That's all I need, man, for my good morning process. And that continues on. That process continues on into the rest of the day, right? The system doesn't just end in the morning. It sets the rest of your day up. But then there's the system for tracking your calories, tracking your macronutrients, which I find to be very beneficial more than just the physique thing. It removes all of that subconscious guilt from not knowing how we should be eating, knowing we're probably eating too much, or maybe we're not eating. This guesswork. Man, fuck the guesswork. The food is such a huge piece. You just immediately put it on autopilot. It frees up so much bandwidth to focus on the shit that you can't predict, right? The shit that is coming your way. That's life for all of us. Now we can manage that. We could full focus on that, knowing we have all the other pieces covered down on. Systemized. We have them racked and stacked. They're organized. Feels good. How does it feel when your room's organized, when your office is organized, when your car's organized? Feels better, right? Cleanliness is close to godliness. They say that for a reason. Bro, clean up your life. We clean all these exterior things. People won't clean up their fucking life. Clean out the clutter in your head. Decision fatigue is real. Making all these small fucking decisions. Put them on autopilot. Systemize the shit. Make it simple. Make it organized. Make it repeatable. And that's what I like. That's how I live my life. Anybody that wants some fucking help, that's what I help them with. I show them how to do this, and the results are exponential in the benefits. They just go up and up and up because they stack on themselves. They just continue to roll because the momentum just keeps them going. The importance of a system. Take it anywhere with you. It's not a program, man. It's a life skills course that everyone should know that we're just not taught. People just stumble across their whole lives and never get a good system. Get a good system early. Stick to it. Man, watch how good your life gets, man. Watch how good your relationships get when you start getting organized and disciplined. People don't like that word discipline, but it's a fucking powerful word, man, what it can do in your life. To just holding yourself to a standard and then sticking to it, man. It's all there is. Be good. Be good to yourself. Get a good system. Show yourself that you love yourself. And then you can start to love everybody else around you correctly, right? Take care of yourself so you can take care of other people in the right fucking ways. Do all this shit, man. It's your life. Be fucking smart out here.